This one, the series, knowing how great a player Shea is, but tonight, maybe the challenge of trying to slow that down and what you guys maybe weren't able to do, or what he was able to do to have the kind of night he had tonight.
Yeah, it's probably always a little bit of both, Dwayne. Thought some of those shots were incredibly difficult. We know he can make some of those shots. Goal was to keep him off the free throw line. Thought he got there at times. Give him credit first, 42 points on 18 shots. We tried different matchups, tried to take it out of his hands. He got to the area where it's a little hard to take it out of his hands when he just rises up over us. Again, we tried different defenders just to try to get to his ball, give him credit. He had us spinning. He had us spinning tonight.
And then with Devin, obviously he went out with the ankle and came back in. I know you've talked about him making the right play, but would you have wanted him to be more aggressive to look to score tonight?
You're talking about the play, or you're talking his play overall?
No, I'm just saying his play overall. Would you have wanted him to be more aggressive tonight?
We'll take a look. Again, this is same thing. Like they're putting their best defender on him. They're committing two to the ball. We got layups from that at some point. So that's the high quality shots we're looking for. It's always something that we're going to take a look at and we're going to balance. And obviously we want him just along with everyone else to play well. And I thought for most of the night we were there. We were in the fight. It was just a couple, especially there in the first and second quarter. We're going to look back and want those 5, 6, 7 minutes back. But overall, the fight was right there. And that's what we expected from this group against a good team. And that's what we got.
That's what I was going to actually leave in with. End of the first quarter, I think it was 18-4. End of the second, 11-2. How huge was that as far as the game?
Yeah, huge. We talked about it at halftime. We talked about the end of the first quarter. It's just been part of our message in the playoffs. You got to try to play the best you can for 48 minutes. In the first quarter, it was 9 minutes. We played right there, and the last 3, we let it go. Same thing at halftime. We talked about the 18 minutes of really good basketball. And then we found it again in the third. There was when we were able to close the gap. Against this team, you just have to play more consistent than them over a longer stretch. And then those runs, we just got to stop it as fast as you can. You got to get it out, show some poise, get a better shot, get one more stop. We just weren't able to do it.
Coach, talked about in pregame looking for your rollers. Felt like you got that. Felt like you got some of the attention or some of the shots off the attention that Devin gets. As far as taking care of the ball, you also did that as well. Like, what more would you maybe be looking for from your offense outside of checking off those particular boxes against that team?
Yeah, we'll have to look. Steven, I would imagine that was the highest quality shots that we got all season. I thought even our threes, our catch and shoot threes, pretty much all night were of higher quality against this team who eliminates that. And then we were able to get to the paint early. We got to consistently get to the paint against these guys the best you can just to break down their defense, and they're such a good scrambling team out of it. Thought overall offensively we were pretty good at times, probably our best of the 3 games, especially taking care of the basketball.
And then with Colin, it felt like his possession gaining moments were allowed over the course of the game. Is that what you're looking for from him, whether he's in the starting unit or if he's in that reserve group for you guys?
Definitely. I think that was part of the reason we went to him at the end. We needed more possessions just to get some shots up. For him to have 10 rebounds at that size in a game like this, he's just always in the muck. He's just always in it, and he comes out of it. So that's what we've learned to love about him. We just need more of it because I think, again, the possession game, we didn't win tonight. So it's always key to us. It's been key in this series. Will be key on Monday night.
Jordan, what did you think about the play when Devin got hurt?
Yeah, Tim, I mean, obviously I didn't see it live. I thought I saw him raise his hand as a foul live. And then I looked at it quickly there on film. Whatever's the case, was it a foul? Was it not? He puts his hand up, obviously indicating something occurred. And then for your best player to be out, in these types of games, those are massive calls or swings, especially in that time, third quarter, where we're trying to keep the gap close. But I will say we had some resolve afterwards. He comes back in, he plays on that thing. The amount of pressure they put on So I'm sure we'll take a look at that as well as other plays that we missed to be better on Monday night.
Hey, Jordan, when you look here at the box score and all the stats, I mean, it's a remarkably even game in every phase of it, except for the one thing that stands out to me is you guys had only 12 points off the bench. Is it impossible to survive against a team like that without getting any sort of help off the bench? I think they had 36.
Yeah, I mean, I think that shows their depth. We've talked about it. This is a team that's battled through injuries throughout the year, as we have, and they've learned their depth over the course of the season. So I think our bench was good at times. I thought Royce's minutes, even Grayson, just having him out there, you can feel it instantly, the quality of shots that we get on the offensive end with him. His gravity, his ability to put the ball on the floor, and that's what we're going to need more of. So whether you're starters or bench, we just need one more point than that other team. However it comes, tonight they obviously got us with their bench, but they also got us with SGA.
Coach, you kind of mentioned it. You said how you were right there for 44 or 45 minutes today. Just what is the confidence like in the group right now that they can come back and respond on Monday?
Yeah, I mean, that was the message. We'll take a look at that tomorrow. Come in the building, just like we do every other game, evaluate it, learn from it. And Monday night, all effort is to win Monday night. These series, you got to look at game by game, and you just got to win that night. And then you never know what's going to happen. You never know how it's going to turn. So all our energy and effort will be to come back in the building tomorrow with the ideas that we need to get better and adjust and fine tune to be ready to go Monday night.
Last one, Wendy.
Hi, Coach. Speaking of the bench, Grayson Allen obviously came in. He had 7 points today in 17 minutes. What did you like about him on the court, and do you kind of anticipate him to still be someone to put in game 4?
Yeah, Grayson's battling a hamstring injury, so any time he's available, he's going to be out there. Again, it's as soon as he steps on the floor, it changes. It changes the geometry of what the defense has to do.